Hello and welcome to Michael Pepper Tech Talk. This is a review of the Bold N1. Today is going on day 7 of using this phone. Just wanted to go over a little bit of my thoughts on things and just some demonstrations on app loading time and things like that. As you'll be able to see, I have installed this app right here. It's called Fluid. And basically, let me go into the apps here. It lets you customize what you want each side to do. And you can have things like, I have it set to go back when I swipe on either side. Or if I swipe and hold, it goes into the app switcher. If I swipe up from the bottom, it goes home. If I swipe up and hold, it goes into the app switcher. Kind of similar to how now Android 10 is going to be. I put this on all my Android devices. I got so used to the gestures on my iPhone that I find it useful, and then I don't have to look for a specific location for the button or whatever. It's just easier. It gives you more screen real estate too. So other than that, I'll give you some demos here. So obviously getting back into Chrome is fast. It's the only thing I have open. You can see that. Facebook, Instagram. Some of these apps, if the loading time is a little slow, Play Store. If the loading time seems slow at all, it's because I'm out in the kitchen and the router is out in the living room, which is about 30 feet away. That's the opposite end of the house. So, speed test. I can run a speed test here. Normally we get about 60 to 70 out in the living room. Out here might be a little bit less. I'll go ahead and compare that to the G8 speed test here. But you can see that the G8 apparently gets better signal. But I've never had issues. I don't know if it's something with what the N1 is picking up, but because normally that's what I would get, about 60 to 70. So I'll stop this one. I'll move this back into view and I'll run another one here. Yeah, it seems like it should be faster than that. Stop that, and then I'm gonna go off from Wi-Fi here, so I'll be using my AT&T 4G LTE. I have unlimited data, so I'm not too worried. Just let it find its server there. And as you can tell, I actually get almost as good a signal out here on AT&T LTE as I do over Wi-Fi, which is unfortunate because I'm only getting about the third of the speeds that I should be getting on Wi-Fi. I think it's because it doesn't use 5 gigahertz. So even though 2.4 gigahertz doesn't travels further, and 5 gigahertz doesn't travel as far, it tends to be a little bit stronger. And then I can try speedtest.net here, or speed tests. So as you can see, that's similar. Let me turn my Wi-Fi back on and that connect. So you can see how long it takes for Wi-Fi to reconnect. Sometimes I actually have to go into the Wi-Fi and there we go, let it reconnect. And then I can go over here, retry. So yeah, as you can see, signal pickup out here is a little weak. But other than that, I mean, I haven't had any issues. Apps seem to download fine, fast and everything. Apps launch rather fast. Haven't had any problems. Of course, I say that and then YouTube's gonna act up on me. I've been having issues with YouTube lately though. For some reason on my iPhone, YouTube puts me in restricted mode when I'm on Wi-Fi, but if I turn Wi-Fi off and refresh the page, or relaunch the app, then LTE is fine. While I'm here, I'm going to do a sound test for you. I really like this NCS and this one by Alex Scrindo and Misa. I really like the sample audio it gives here, so let me rotate this and turn the sound up for you. Halfway up. Right there, about halfway up. All the way up. So as you can tell, it's quite loud and it's really clear. I actually have sound boost turned on in the settings, so you can turn that on and it gives you louder sound through the speaker. The headphone sound, depending on what headphones you're using, I've noticed that sometimes it's not as loud. Now let's compare that to the LG G8 sound real quick here with their whole 3D sound, and you'll be able to tell. Halfway up. I'm turning it all the way up. Let me pick this up off the table so you can tell the difference. And back down on the table. Much louder. Much louder. But that's not bad over here. Single firing speaker there, so. But other than that, the sound quality is not bad. I can say that one thing I have noticed, like I said, is that the sound through the headphone jack for some reason can be quite quiet on my one pair of headphones. But I plug in my AKG earbuds that came free with my Note 9 and it's quite loud. Let me go to one of my videos here where you can hear kind of what the voice sounds like. I'll actually do the unboxing of this phone. Hello and welcome to Michael Pepper Tech Talk. I have a quick unboxing video followed by my first impressions. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. And so anyways, there's that. Get back out of here. So as you can tell, I have multiple apps in the background here, and Facebook's gonna refresh. Facebook always seems to refresh for some reason though. Any of these, are gonna refresh, but they refresh so fast that I'm not worried about it. The App Store stayed open. Let's see here. Instagram's gonna refresh. Twitter's gonna refresh. But they all load up pretty fast, so I'm not really concerned about it. So there's just kind of my opinion on things, how I have things set up, and a little speed test of apps launching. So ever since I got this phone last week, Wednesday, I think it was. Yeah. I have really enjoyed using this. And I actually took my SIM card out of my LG G8 and put it in the Bold N1 and have been using it ever since. The camera quality is pretty good. I can show you here, so you can see how long it takes for the pop-up camera to pop up. 1, 2, 3. And for it to close, 1, 2, 3. And you can hear the sound, it's not bad. You can actually go into the settings and change the sound that you want it to make. As far as photography, if you have good light, it's really, really good. In the dark, as long as your subject isn't too close and the flash can light up the scene pretty good, you can get some really good images. I've actually been really impressed with the front-facing camera at night. As long as you have the screen brightness turned up enough, then the screen will basically flash and illuminate your face. I will include some sample images and some video clips at the end of this video, so feel free to comment on this video and like and subscribe, and also go over to Facebook and find my Michael Pepper Tech Talk Facebook page. On there you can ask questions, comments, just have a good, healthy, friendly discussion, whether it's phone related, photography related, computer related, whatever you want to talk about. Just bring it over there, and the more people we get on there, the better. We can get people to just kind of have a place to communicate, a place to post when there's deals, and just keep this conversational kind of attitude going, and to inform their fellow tech family. So please like, subscribe, follow, check out my Instagram at Michael Pepper Photography, my Twitter at Michael Pepper TT, and as always, thank you and God bless.